In this video, I will show you how to solve multi-step equations. So let's have the first example. 5m plus 4 all over 3 is equal to 8. So our goal here is to isolate the variable m. We can do that by using first the multiplication property of equality. So which means we will multiply both sides of the equation by 3. So if we will multiply the left side by 3, it will become 5m plus 4. And then the right side will be equal to 24. So the new equation is 5m plus 4 equals 24. So next is we need to eliminate 4. We'll use subtraction property of equality, which means we will subtract by 4. Now the left side will become 5m and the right side will be equal to 20. The new equation now is 5m equals 20. So again, our goal is to isolate m, but there's still a number in front of it. To get rid of that, we will use division property of equality. So we'll divide the equation by 5. So now 5m divided by 5 will be m, and 20 divided by 5 is equal to 4. So the answer to the equation is 4. To verify if our answer is correct, we will use substitution property. So we will substitute m by its value 4. So let's copy the equation. 5m plus 4 all over 3 is equal to 8. So replace or substitute m by 4. So let's erase this 4. So now 5 times 4 is equal to 20, and then plus 4 all over 3 equals 8. And you can simplify the left side now. 20 plus 4 is equal to 24 divided by 3 is 8, and 8 is equal to 8. This justifies that the solution to the equation is 4. Now let's answer the second example. 4 times the quantity of 3x minus 5 is equal to x plus 2. So to solve this equation, the first thing we need to do is to use distributive property. So we will distribute 4 to 3x minus 5. So the left side now will become 12x minus 20 equals x plus 2. Now let's put all the constants on the right side by using addition property of equality. So we'll add 20 to the equation. So which means the left side will become 12x and the right side will be x plus 22. So negative 20 plus 20 is equal to 0. That's why there's no 20 on the left side. And 20 plus 2 is equal to 22. So now you will notice that there's still a variable x on the right side. So if I want to put it on the left side, I will use subtraction property of equality. So I will subtract x from the equation. So the new equation now will be 11x. Again, 12x minus x is 11x equals x minus x is 0. So it's equal to 22. To solve for x, I will use division property of equality. So now I will divide the equation by 11. The answer now will be x equals 2. So the solution to the equation is 2. To check if the answer is correct, we will use substitution property. Now let's copy the equation and substitute x by its value 2. So this will become 3 times 2, and here x will become 2. So now if we will perform the operation inside the parentheses, this is 6 minus 5 is 1 times 4 is equal to 4. And then the right side is 2 plus 2 is also equal to 4. This shows that the solution to the equation is positive 2. Now let's answer the third example. 3 times the quantity of x plus 2 all over 8 plus 2 is equal to x minus 1. So you will notice that there are variables on both sides. So there are multiple ways of solving this. First is you can use subtraction property of equality. You can subtract both sides by 2, and 2 will be eliminated on the left side, or you can eliminate the denominator by multiplying the left and right side of the equation by positive 8. So let's say I want to start with positive 2 using subtraction property of equality. Subtract 2 from the equation. So the left side will become 3 times the quantity of x plus 2 all over 8. And the right side will be x minus 3. And now we still have the denominator 8. So to eliminate that, we'll use multiplication property of equality. Multiply the equation by 8. So if we will multiply the left side of the equation by 8, 8 will be canceled. The answer will be 3 times the quantity of x plus 2. And if we will do the same thing to the right side, it will become 8 times the quantity of x minus 3. Now, you will notice that there are grouping symbols on both sides. To eliminate the grouping symbol, we can use distributive property. So 3 will be multiplied to x and 2, and 8 will be multiplied to x and negative 3. So the left side of the equation will become 3x plus 6, and it's equal to the right side, 8x minus 24. Now, you will still have variables on both sides. So let's say I want to put 3x to the right side. So I will use the subtraction property of equality. So I will move 3x to the right side so that the coefficient of x will become positive. So again, subtract 3x. Now, the left side will become 6. 3x minus 3x will be 0, so it's just 6 on the left side, and 8x minus 3x will be equal to 5x minus 24. Now I still have constant on the right side, so I can move the negative 24 to the left side using addition property of equality. So I'll insert row below. So again, using addition property of equality, so add 24. So if we'll add 24 to the left side, 6 plus 24 is equal to 30, and then 5x negative 24 and positive 24 will be equal to 0. Then the last step is eliminate the 5 using division property of equality. Divide by 5. So 30 divided by 5 is 6. And 5x divided by 5 is x. So the value of x is 6. So 6 is equal to x, or x is equal to 6. So to check if your answer is correct, again, we will use a substitution property. So substitution property. Let's copy again the equation. 3 times the quantity of x plus 2 all over 8 plus 2 is equal to x minus 1. So if x is 6, let's replace x by 6. And here x is 6. 3 times 8 divided by 8 is equal to 3, plus 2 is equal to 6 minus 1, or 5. Therefore, we can say that 5 is equal to 5. So the correct value of x is 6, and it is the solution to the equation. The last example is 3n minus 4 all over 5 is equal to n over 2. You will notice that the denominators are different. So to solve this equation, first thing you need to do is to multiply the left side and the right side by the least common denominator. So we'll use the multiplication property of equality. We'll multiply the left side of the equation by the LCD 10. Same as to the right side of the equation. Then divided by 5 is 2, and 2 will be multiplied to the expression inside 3n minus 4. Then the right side, 10 divided by 2 is 5, so the right side will be equal to 5n. Then we still have a 2 inside, so let's apply distributive property. The left side now will become 6n. The left side now will become 6n minus 8 equals 5n. Now we put all the variables on one side. Let's use subtraction property of equality. Subtract 6n from the equation. So if we will subtract 6n by 6n, the answer will be 0. So the left side will be negative 8. And the right side will be 5n minus 6n is negative n. Now we still have negative in front of n. To eliminate that, we will use multiplication property of equality. So multiply by negative 1. So the left side will become positive 8 and the right side of the equation is positive n. So 8 is equal to n, or it's the same as with n is equal to 8. So the solution to the equation is 8. So to check if the answer is correct, we will use substitution property. So let's copy the equation. So replace n by 8. So 3 times 8, and then this will be equal to 8 also. So let's simplify. 8 times 3 is 24, minus 4 is 20, divided by 5 is 4, and 8 divided by 2 is also 4. So therefore, the solution to the equation is really 8. I hope you learned something from this video. Thank you for watching.